Hello guys, hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to talk about Season 2 and some advices that I got from some people that are already experimenting on Season 2. So Season 2 is around the corner, as you guys all know, and I know you guys know that there are going to be new resources. For example, the ones that I'm showing right now, like a disc cactus and that sapphire. These new resources are used to upgrade the new structures. They don't use the common resources that we know, but they use these resources. I have an example of how you recollect these resources and how you use them.
Smart move.
After Season 2 starts, there's going to be a perk in the shop that you are able to buy that is going to help you a lot in the early stages of the season. This is also something that is going to help you in the later stages of the Season 2. This perk has two buy options. Either you can buy $10 per week, or you can just pay $40 and get it for the rest of the season. Honestly, I just recommend you to spend $40 and you just get it for the rest of the season. So the first thing that you need to know is that you are going to start from titles level 1 all the way up to level 15. You will have to abandon the low levels the more you get the higher levels. At the beginning of the season, you're going to need more cactus than you do sapphire. This is because Virus Lab are going to need more cactus. After some time, the other structures are going to need more sapphire than they are going to need cactus. So the ideal way to go around this, you're going to go first with 70% cactus and 30% sapphire. After that, you can just do 50-50 with cactus and sapphire and you should be fine. If you are still lacking of sapphire, you can just go 30% cactus and 70% sapphire. To capture these titles, it's similar as if you were hitting zombies. Keep in mind that you need higher virus resistance for the high level titles. There is a limit of how many titles you can have. If you bought the perk that I mentioned before, you're able to have 40 titles. To get more titles, you need to upgrade a new structure called Land Agency. The max level is level 15, so please level up this as soon as possible, since this is going to help you getting more titles. The more titles you have, the more resources you're gonna have. So let's start with Alliance Center. I'm going to talk about how you construct it and what's the use of it. How you construct the Alliance Center is, you need a title level 1 for Alliance Center number 1, then you need the title level 7 for Alliance Center level 2, and a title level 10 for Alliance Center level 3. You need to take into consideration that to build them, you will have to sacrifice the title, which means your construction on top of that title. You're gonna lose it, so it's just basically you're sacrificing it. So the Alliance Center has two uses. The first use is to put the new structures that the new season is going to bring. The new structures are going to be Virus Lab, Land Agency, Military Fortress, Defensive Base, and Strategic Barracks. You will have to place these structures around the Alliance Center. The reason for this is because it's going to be really important for Glory Wars, which is the second use for the Alliance Center. Alliance Centers plays a huge part for our Glory Wars. I'm gonna be explaining Glory Wars next, so this is something that I will be explaining over there. Also, be careful when you are placing a structure, as you can delete titles. Now, Glory Wars. The most important event for the Season 2. This event will determine how much points you're gonna have or how much points you're gonna lose. It's the most important event to determine your rank in Season 2 too. You need to pay attention to the things that I'm going to say right now about Glory Wars, because this is something so difficult to understand. So I will try to explain it as best as possible so you guys understand it. So basically, Glory Wars is an event that takes every Tuesday. you're going to have to select an opponent that you are able to defeat. The moment you select that opponent that you selected will not be able to reject, so you will be basically forcing them to face you. It can also happen in the other way around. Someone can choose you and you cannot reject them. You have to be really fast when you select your opponent, because just as I said, if someone selects you, you will not be able to reject it. And most likely, what is going to happen is that someone is stronger than you, it's going to select you, and you're most likely to lose. So you have to really be quickly at the moment to select your opponent. I also got an information that to select your opponent, you will have to spend 5k diamonds. This is something that I want the R4 and R5 of the alliances to take into consideration for the moment that you select your opponent, that you're gonna need to spend 5k diamonds. Now, let's talk about the truce. There's going to be a Windows that is going to say truce. This is going to see very similar to the time where you select the Canyon Clash, but it's a little bit different. In this window, you will be able to select a time that you think is the worst for your alliance, which means if you select the first option, it will mean that you will not be selected to play at that time, but you might be selected to play the other 2 times that you didn't select. So this is a bit interesting how it works. As just I mentioned, you can just select the time that you don't want to play, and the opponent that you have can also select another time that they don't want to play with. So this can create some interesting things that can happen. If you select the first time, for example, and your opponent also selects the first time, the other 2 times are going to be free to play. So the time where Glory Wars is going to be held is going to be random within the 2 times that are free. If you have selected the first option and your opponent has selected the third option, then you will play on the second option that the 2 of you didn't select. So it's really important for you guys to know what times it's the best for you. You need to at least know which one of the 3 times that you have here you have the best activity for your alliance. This is up to every alliance, so I really hope that you're able to know which one of the 3 options that you have here are the best for you and which one is the worst for you. Be really careful with this because you can be screwed over by this too. So pay attention to this, and this is also really important. Here is the individual rewards for Glory Wars. As you can see, it also gives a lot of troop speed ups. This is because you are also able to lose troops on Glory Wars, so be prepared to lose a lot of units to win Glory Wars. Now, how do you win Glory Wars? It's really simple. You only need to destroy the Alliance Center number 1 to win Glory Wars. It does not matter if you have the Alliance Center number 2 and number 3 alive. If your Alliance Center number 1 dies, you automatically lose Glory Wars, so defend Alliance Center number 1 as if your life depends on it, because it literally depends on it. To be able to hit Alliance Center number 1, you need to work your way up to Alliance Center, which means you have to destroy all the structures that are on the way to Alliance Center. This is also the reason why it is important how you place the new structures around the Alliance Center, because they are the defense line to your Alliance Center. You can also reinforce your Alliance Center, of course. So it is also really important to have your Alliance Center on your territory so you are able to reinforce it when you need to. Destroying the Alliance Center of your opponent is the best way to get points, because doing TVT does not really do anything, does not give you a lot of points. So don't really do TVT with your opponents, really go for the kill of the Alliance Center. This is the recommendation that I got for a veteran player that has been already on Season 2. Go for the Alliance Center, number 1. Ignore the other 2 Alliance Center. They do not exist, they are not important. If you lose, again, if you lose your Alliance Center number 1, you lose Glory Wars. Now, let's go to one of the last remaining themes that I want to talk about, and it's going to be the Mastery Hall. In the Mastery Hall, you will have 2 tech trees, Combat and Super. Now I know a lot of people will go for Combat, but no. This is also really a good advice that I got for a veteran player. Go with Super. It's going to boost the output of your resources, example Sapphire and Cactus. It will also give you the means to get more experience to level up the Mastery Hall. The max level is level 30, and the ways to get experience is actually upgrading the new structures, or if you work with the Super Tech tree, there is going to be an investigation that will allow you to get experience for the Mastery Hall if you destroy the new structures during the Glory Wars. This is also the last thing that I want to talk about is that you are able to help your alliance members to get higher level titles. If you have more virus resistance than the title says that you need, you're able to do more damage to these titles. On contrary, if you don't have the required virus resistance, you're going to do too little damage to it. It doesn't matter how strong you are going to eventually do a lot less damage than you are supposed to do. So this is also the reason why virus resistance is the top priority at the start of the Season 2. It is an example of how you can help someone to get higher level titles. It's basically just the same as how we used to help people to do the zombies to get Katrina fragments. It is also important to know that the titles also have first reward, just like zombies used to do. So if you capture a title for first time, there is going to be a one-time only reward. So it is also important to be able to help your alliance member to get this one-time only reward.
I'm listening. I copy that.
This is just also how it looks like when you capture
Awaiting
a title.
Engaging the enemy.
And as you just saw, there is something called influence. There is 2 rankings in the Season 2. The cross-server ranking that is going to have all the servers of your group, and the individual ranking that is about the influence. There is also going to be a pass that is going to depend on how much influence you have to unlock the chest. This pass will also give you some virus laboratory for you to upgrade to. So it is really important to get higher influence to unlock this chest, as there's also going to be another nice rewards for you waiting for you. That's it for this video. I want to give a huge shout out to Lumpides here on the server 30. Has given me all the information and the videos that you have been seeing through the entire video. It's also due to him that I was able to really do this video. I would not be able to do anything if it wasn't for the information that he gave. So I really want to give a huge thanks to this guy. Thank you so much. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope I was able to explain myself clearly, and I hope everything that I explained was easy to understand and easy to follow for you to be ready to go to the next season. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.